All right, good afternoon, everyone. So today is day 4, and let's just get into the video here. So today, um, not that great. Um, Barely up today. Um, $62 yesterday, much better. So today, I think I was spam trading is what happened. In the morning, a lot of spam trades on ES, and I think the analysis wasn't that good. I think what happened was, if you go over to TradingView, I was shorting. Like I just sort of flip flopped at the wrong time. It's hard to describe. I didn't really have that, yesterday was really good. I was just shorting this crash or this sell off here, but today, I started shorting in here, lost money. I didn't get the top right here, right? Shorted too early here. Um, and the rest of the day, I just sort of recovered, through here after I sort of, focused a bit better and did some more analysis. But I think the main thing was they found liquidity here between 10:15 and 10:11, and it was hard emotionally and psychologically because I was so bearish after looking at the tape. Because with the rebalancing of those ETFs or the leverage ETFs, right? I was expecting more selling, and then the short term pivot had hit for the systematic, so more selling with that. But they found liquidity, right? You can see that first spring failed, second spring failed, and it looks like there was something here in this no man's land finished auction, right? So you have top of book liquidity thin, and you're trading in these finished auctions. So again, tougher environment to trade. Um, Again, emotionally, I just wasn't there. Like I was impulse and spam trading in the beginning of the day. I think internally it was, let me get this over with, and it's sort of it's just really fucking annoying how when I do I want to do this, it's like the shit market conditions. You know what I mean? It's high volatility, low liquidity, right? These are ass trading conditions, right? If you have like money, if you have like a lot of money, you know what I mean? This is the part of the year where you just take off. Like you don't actually trade because it's just so shit. The price is gappy, the price is gappy, it's skipping. The price just moves too quick. You know what I mean? Like the price swings are so fast. Um, but yeah, I mean we held this. What do we hold? We didn't trigger the medium term. So if the medium term hits, you know, I'm gonna be really fucking bearish. Like it's gonna be hard for me to say, oh, I'm gonna really just gonna have to focus on less trades and less spam trades, right? Because I really need to avoid, the 1 minute. Again, the 1 minute is just this dopamine hit. So again, need to work on the 5 minute. I'm hoping switching to the 5 minute will allow me to get these $1.50 to $2 moves. Because right now, with the 1 minute, I'm kind of capped at around like 70 cents to $1. It's hard for me to hold past that. So I think it's a time frame issue. Um, but I can't size up to minis. Like at this point, I could only size up to minis if the VIX was back down to, 14 to 15, right? We get low VIX and the liquidity's good. That's the only way I can really do minis. For now, I'm gonna say, okay, we found some liquidity because it's holding, right? You can see here we go over to the 1 minute or the 5 minute, and well, if we do the 1 minute, here's what happened, right? Structure held. Okay, then we had the jump above the creek. Excuse me for my spelling. Jump above the creek, and then the back up to the edge of the creek, which is holding, right? It hasn't re-entered the range. It's just, there's the buyers and sellers are very it's a very even ground now, because I think they found liquidity, and it's possible that the short-term pivot has been somewhat exhausted, right? That's why they're not able to distribute, right, this back up to the edge of the creek. If the back up to the edge of the creek distribute, then what the major SOW here would have sold off another $2.50 back down to 95. So, right, you can see it's taking a while for this to distribute. I think it's possible that the gamma, the reason why that's happening is the gamma, right? So you have long gamma, sell, buy low, sell high. So sell high, sell high, sell high. And it's acting as the stabilizer. And then you have the systematics, short-term exhausted, I guess, or, it's not triggering. And then I think the move wasn't big enough to warrant a... the dealer rebalancing, because they should, if it kept selling off, then they should sell low to rebalance the ETFs. But again, most of my successful trades in the later of the day was trading this structure here, right? I should have done better here. Like, I should have seen right here, right, volume drying up, boom. Initiative selling, right? What did the footprint look like? So that's where. Oh, we'd have to go to a different time frame, right? Let's say we go to the half hour extended, right? Weak buyers, and then initiative selling down, right? Very low. Delta's only at 714. So again, I was again, like, I think something like, again, when the market hits, when it opens, it's just that, like, oh my God, I need to get in now. So again, that needs work. And then, my routine was normal. I did my normal breakfast, had my tea. I have like eggs, bread, and avocado, and then have some water, some walnuts. I did take a break around 11:30. I did like a shower, my normal. Now, unfortunately, I do this weird shower in the dark, and then I did the cold shower. And then I did take my supplements. So I took my ashwagandha, lion's mane, creatine. However, I did not walk today. So sometimes I leave the walk for later in the day. Maybe I should be doing that. But yeah, a lot of opportunities to make money. If you're able to see, okay, here they hit something, right? That move higher was the clear change of character. They found some liquidity here at 94.8 or something. But interesting how the back up to the edge of the creek is taking this long. That's usually a bearish sign, right? Because I don't think this accumulated. I think this move from 1120 to 1145 is the jump above the creek. Right? Because the jump above the creek is its own structure. Here would be the BC reaction, test as a SOS, test, and now we're seeing what looks like UTADs, assuming it distributes, right? Because we are seeing higher or lower highs. So, I don't know what's going to happen. Again, if it doesn't hold this level, then again, it has to go search for new liquidity. And if the medium term hits, which I believe on SPY, the medium term pivot is, we're very close to it. It's at 670, I believe. So if that triggers, it's another disaster here. Okay, so not very good. I give my trading like a. I think yesterday was fine because yesterday was way better than today. Because I lost $60 and made 200 something. You know what I mean? That was pretty good. But the sizing was an issue. Today was just bad, bro. It was like I barely passed. Right? Today was like a C minus. Yesterday I think was like a B plus or whatever. I don't know. But I just spam traded today. It was the main issue, and they weren't even good spam trades. So yeah, I think that's about it for today. Tomorrow, my main focus is gonna be on, okay, I need to use the 5-minute time frame when I'm in the trade, and use that, weighted, either a weighting moving average or maybe the EMA, the 10 or the 10 EMA, I don't know, for when I'm in the trade and it's going, in my direction, and not, call tops and bottoms on the 1 minute. So right here, so yeah, I think I'll cut it short. I won't let this video drag on longer. Thanks for watching. I should see you in the next video.